Welcome to Ital is Vital, your natural health and wellness stop. Hi everyone, this is Julie. Thank you for stopping by to share with me today. I hope you're having a fantabulous day today, and I hope all is going well for you thus far. And in this video, I just want to touch on something, and it will not be a long video, but I have to say this because I think so many people aren't realizing this, that really and truly, all the world is literally a stage, meaning there's a lot of actors and actresses all around us. Even we ourselves, we find ourselves playing a role in the system without even realizing it. But there's those that are very intentional and they are very much aware that all the world is indeed a stage and that they are playing a role. Too many people are still believing that what they see on TV is, real. The news is scripted. Yes, it is. Regardless of what you want to think, the news is scripted. Your reality shows is scripted. Your singing shows, whether it be the X Factor, The Voice, and American Idol, etc., they are scripted. And no, they are not live. They are not live. You are watching it then, but it's not live. Get over it. Get over it. And they, yes, they do. What they show you on TV is not really what happens in many instances, because it's all about ratings. Just like the news, they put on things so that they can keep you distracted and also keep making as much money off us as possible in the meantime. And of course, whatever they do is serve to make us a little bit dumber, um, you know. So sometimes I see people get so caught up in these things, these so called reality shows. And because they actually think, these things are happening, these things are real. All of it is rehearsed, it's coached. It's They present it as if it is something that is occurring now to you, that's happening now. But no, it is not. Sometimes these things are filmed months before, weeks before, days before. It's a TV show, it's a TV series, it's television. Tell lies to your vision. That's what it does. And, and a lot of the things that some people are saying, okay, that's TV. Well, we have governments. Governments are serious people. They wouldn't do this, and they're a part of the system. They have a big role to play in the system, and they do play it. And if nothing convinces you of that, uh, looking at the last 2 years, especially, anybody who's asleep should pop open by now. But I also know a number of people who still believe in the system. Family, friends, they don't see it. They don't see what I see, and I realize, that's okay. Maybe some people are not meant to see. Maybe that's their journey. I don't know. But I will say this. There is none so blind as he or she who refuses to see. There's none so blind. If you refuse to see, no one can make you see what's in front of you if you don't want to, if you're not ready to. But don't get so caught up, you know, and don't believe so much in government. Government. If you look at the etymology of the word, is actually government is there to govern your, to control your mind, to control your mind, to control our mind. These things are not by accident. When you look at these words, it's not by accident. They're literally doing what they, are there for: manipulate and control. And so, like I say, this will not be short, but it's just, people stop just believing everything you see because you see it on TV. Stop it. Stop it. The TV, I said before that the TV is an extension of Hollywood. And literally, it really is Hollywood. There are different versions of Hollywood or different Hollywoods all over the world. They're all playing a role, you know. And some of them present the lie mercilessly. And so you have to be aware of that. Just stop believing everything that you see. Be willing to explore. And, you know, one of the things that I have come to realize is that whatever they want you to focus your attention on is usually a diversion, or they want to convince you of something. So they're either diverting you and sometimes both. But whenever they focus your attention on frivolities, ask yourself, okay, what's happening here? Because they're pointing your attention to one thing, but usually there is something else that's happening that they don't want you to pay attention to. So you get caught up in, you know, the latest celebrity drama or something of the sort, when there's something serious that's happening or changes that are happening that you need to focus on and you're not aware of. Many people are not aware of many things, like the pandemic treaty that the World Health Organization is seeking to implement. And if you think the last 2 years, the level of control that has been exerted over you is bad, can you imagine when they have this treaty in place? Or a lot of people are not, they're focused on the entertainment and so on, but they don't see that they are pushing to have this um, thing where they have a one internet. I can't remember the exact name for it, where basically, and 60 countries have already signed on to this. And from what I could see, I know what they say, but mainly is to basically streamline what people get and what information you get, and to force basically everyone to, including independent media, to fall in line in terms of showing certain information online, and basically to determine what is misinformation and what is not, and therefore determine what information should be available to the public and what is not. So, whatever disguise they try to play it off as, that is some of what they intend to do with that. And like I said, 60 countries have already signed that. And and you'll soon see more countries jumping on board of that. And there are a ton of other little things that are being done, orchestrated food shortages. If people pay attention and aren't so caught up in other things, they would see that it is indeed orchestrated. And there's a lot more I could say, but on this, I'll just leave it at that because, like I said, I didn't want it to be a long video, but I just wanted to say, stop believing everything that you're told just because you see it on TV. It doesn't mean it's true. It doesn't mean it's real, you know. Anyway, don't forget, be the change you'd like to see in this world. Have a fantabulous day today. Ta-ta. Welcome to Ital is Vital, your natural health and wellness stop.